Hi friends and family. I have some news that I wanted to share with you guys, and I didn't want to put it in a text post. I felt like that was kind of impersonal, and it's really big news. So, nope. Did you enjoy that little segue? I hope you did. Happy 1 year update video, guys. Exactly a year ago today, I posted on Facebook that I was having bariatric surgery through the video that I just showed. And I got an overwhelming amount of support and love from you guys. And honestly, it was the most ridiculous thing I'd ever done. I'd never been more nervous in my entire life. I must have said, 90,000 times during that video, and people made fun of me for it for weeks. But when it comes down to it, it was telling everyone in the world something incredibly personal and crazy that I was doing, but I let you guys all in on my journey, and I think that deserves an update video, right? Let you know where I'm at. My family does this thing every year where we send out like a Christmas card that lets people kind of know. It's a Christmas letter, and my aunt does it, and she says, here's what we've done this year, and here's what's new for us, and here's what's in store. And I thought I might do something similar like that with the video once a year. So this is going to be my 1 year update video where I tell you what this year's looked like, what I've been doing, what I'm looking at doing, and just want to let you guys into my life. So that was me, November 28th, 2016, the date that I had my vertical sleeve gastrectomy. In case you missed that first video and you've been absent from any of my social media all year, I had it's called vertical sleeve gastrectomy, where they took part of my stomach and they cut it out. When I posted the video that you watched at the beginning, was 310 pounds. I had already lost 30 pounds on my own. I was so proud of myself, and I thought, I looked so good, I could put a video out on Facebook, and then I lost probably another 7 more before surgery. I was 303 at surgery. That was my surgery weight, and today I am 195 pounds. I still overweight technically, whatever that class, BMI, whatever it is. But when it comes down to it, I have lost 145 pounds. That is a really big deal. A lot's come off with the weight. I've gained a lot as far as just being so proud of myself and learning that I deserve really good things in life, and that, therapy's been a thing for me, and it's been really great. And I'm in such a good place mentally, as well as physically. When I first posted that video, we had just gone to junior high camp, and I couldn't keep up with my kids there. We were climbing the mountains, and I couldn't breathe half the time. I ended up puking on the way to the lake. It was overall I was not in good health, and that's why I made this decision. I think there's a stigma around weight loss surgery and why I was so worried to post about it in the first place. And what I've learned, if anything, from this last year is that weight loss surgery is not the easy way out. I've had so many people that were like, oh, you couldn't do it on your own, so you needed to cut out part of your stomach. I did. I tried everything my entire life to lose weight. I'd done Weight Watchers. I tried Jenny Craig food. I got on a crazy liquid diet my senior year of high school, lost 50 pounds, and gained it right back. And what this surgery did is it gave me a tool to get to a place where I feel healthy enough to do the things that I need to do. So I go to the gym, 4 times a week now. I never thought that I would be that person, but I live at the gym. I have a personal trainer. I'm working on running a 5K right now, just like crazy things where if you had told me when I posted that video a year ago today that I would be doing, I would have probably laughed hysterically. I thought the weight would come off, but I didn't realize what came along with that. Got to keep it interesting. Throw some photos and some transitions in there, right? That first photo was a picture of my face from each month of this year and what that looks like and how much my face has changed. And then the second is just, a basic comparison picture from my Instagram, which is something I guess I want to talk about on here. I never thought in a million years that I would run an Instagram with a bunch of followers. But something that's come out of this whole process is I started documenting my journey. I wasn't going to let anyone follow me. It was just for me. It was like a little scrapbook for myself. And then my junior hires, because They're great and amazing. Found it and started following me, and I was like, you know what? I already told the world I'm doing this. I might as well just put it out on the internet and document what I'm going through. Maybe this will help someone else. And so every day I post what I'm doing, what the day looks like for me. I'm in my pajamas with no makeup on, but I post Insta stories, which kind of a silly thing. But turns out there's this entire community of people who have had weight loss surgery and have built this little social media empire that I'm now a part of. I now have an Instagram with 7,000 followers, almost roughly. And I share my experiences and what I'm going through and motivational quotes and show how hard it has been to like get all this weight off. Like I said, I'm at the gym all the time. I work so hard and I meal prep all the time. And so it's just been a fun way for me to kind of let people see what I'm doing. I've also gained like so many ridiculously amazing friends through that process. I went to Orlando in July with a bunch of people I'd never met before, which was something that I would have never in a million years done before. I got on a plane and I stayed in a room with a bunch of people I'd never met, and I went out to bars with people I'd never met and all this craziness, and it was the best experience of my life. One of the things I wanted to do when I lost all the weight was travel. I told people for years I didn't like to fly because I said I didn't like planes, but I was, this big in a chair this big. It's not a pleasant experience. So one of the things I said when I got all this weight off was that I wanted to travel and I wanted to go everywhere. So, just this year I've been to Hawaii, I've been to Orlando, I'm going to Tennessee this next month. Just little things that I've been wanting to do that I never, really had the courage to do. So that's been really exciting for me. But anyway, so I just have this community of people, and if you want to follow me there, I'll tag it down here. It's VSGDeb. It's an Instagram. You don't ever have to interact with me on it, but if you're ever curious as to what this looks like, I have not convinced, but I have talked to 12 people from my real life that I've met at different stages of life, whether it's, elementary school or high school or college or, just working as a photographer, who have been struggling with their weight, and they didn't, there's such a stigma around what I had been doing that when I put it all out there and I said, this is what happened and this is what this looks like, and here's my honest opinion, people are interested. And so I think it's a lot more common to feel like overwhelmed by weight than most people are willing to admit. So it's been a really fun transition for me. What else is new? One of the questions somebody asked me was, do you have a boyfriend? No, I'm out there. I'm on the dating scene, but no, I'm not dating anyone currently. And I just am so happy. I know I keep saying that, but I didn't realize what I was missing out on. And all these new experiences, all the confidence that I have to do new things, it's just been completely life-changing. And it's really fun to see how much I've changed as a person. And I'm not just talking about my hair. Just all the things that now make me me that I maybe didn't know existed before. It's just been such an amazing experience. I can't even put it into words. So lastly, what's next for me? I have absolutely no idea, which I know is probably not the answer that most of you are looking for. I, have spent the last year completely dedicated to this, and when I think about I just actually recorded a podcast for somebody about this whole experience, and when it comes down to it, the idea of getting to goal weight terrifies me because I don't know who I am when I get there. But it's great. So I mentioned earlier I'm 195. My surgeon's goal weight for me was 180. My goal weight for myself was 170 because I started at 340 pounds. And I want to be able to say I lost half my body weight. I think that'd be really fun. So, I'm 25 pounds from there right now. It's doable. It's not anything crazy. And then, my trainer wants me to get to 160. I don't think that's where I'm going though. A bunch of people asked when I put out a video earlier this month and I said, hey, what do you guys want to know? Some of the questions involved, like, will I end up having plastic surgery? I will. It is what it is. I lost that much weight. My body was stretched to its capacity, and that means I have a massive amount of loose skin. It's gross. It's TMI, but, that will look like some skin surgery for me in the future, so I will probably end up having a couple of surgeries after this. You know, you guys will be up to date on all of that as well. I'm not hiding anything at this point. I wasn't hiding anything from the beginning, but I'm going to be as open in this process and what it looks like for everyone. So that's on the horizon for me. Probably not super soon, but probably in the next year here. And then career-wise, again, I have no idea what I'm doing. Still taking photos, still loving that, but you know, some new opportunities have opened up with life coaching and stuff like that. So maybe something I'll look into in the future. I don't know right now, but that's okay. And yeah, I just wanted to take a second to say thank you to literally every single person, especially if you've made it this far in this video. Obviously, you're emotionally invested in me and I appreciate you. But I cannot put into words what joy and support and just amazingness that my family and friends have brought me over the last year. This has been so hard, so hard. There are days when I've cried and days I haven't wanted to go to the gym and days where it was physically painful, and there wasn't a single second where anybody you know, tore me down about it. And the amount of kind words and we're proud of you and look at you, look how amazing you look, and just the support and the encouragement along the way has meant the world to me, and I just need you guys to know that. So thank you for being you, thank you for loving me the way that you do, and that's really it. You're more than welcome to ask me more questions. I am an open book. If you're, you know, not one of those people that wants to put it in the comments below, feel free to send me a message. Anyway, so that's where I'm at. Happy November. I will keep you guys updated on what this looks like for me. And I'm going to finish out with some of my favorite transformation photos because who doesn't love those? I hope you guys are having an amazing day and I love you all so much.